Okay, so this is Auwgent, a modern programming language for creating AI agents applications. Unlike the traditional languages like Python, JavaScript, Go, and Go, that mixes agent development with actual language logic. This one takes different approach. It makes you describe what the agent's logic should be. Then it compiles into an intermediate representation in a JSON format. Then that compiled output gets into the host or the target language, which is JavaScript or whatever language that you would want to use it in. So it's very friendly. You just start by with the keyword agent followed by the agent name. So we have the default config. There are other things that are not in this example now. So we have the default config, which you have the opportunity to specify that we are using Kimi, then blah blah prompts. Then this is the input um and the output. So the output, if you had omitted it, we would have still gotten an answer. But this time I wanted to have a structured way. So how we do structured output, you just produce output then the structure that you want to produce. So that's what the output is doing. And when you look at this place, you see we have tools here. With these tools, the model is going to be aware that yes, these are the tools that are available for me to use to perform some operations. In other languages, you would have either do it manually, like define a JSON schema, or um, what do we call, use other things like Pydantic or Zod to describe these relationships for the input and output schema and then the tools definitions too. So when you come to this place, we have workflow. Our workflow takes different approach. Unlike the normal workflow that other frameworks uses, this one it guarantees that if the model calls this workflow, the result that is going to be given to the model is actually what the programmer or the person who programmed the system expects. So sometimes you just want to do some things, but you don't want to blindly trust LLM. So you just define a workflow, then define the logic. At the same time, to workflow reduces the model latency. For instance, if I am supposed to get a student details without the workflow, it first of all will call the get student name, call the get location, call the get grade, then return a response. So in total, it's actually going to make five, not less than four, sorry, not less than four requests. Meanwhile, with the workflow, it's only going to make two requests, exactly two requests, calling it, then producing the answer. So this is it. Now, I made mention of it compiled down to an intermediate resolution or representation. That's the target language could use. So this it compares to something like this. You are not supposed to understand it. I was just showing it to you. Then I'm just using it here, just a normal. So the compiled output, where is it? The data. So feed it. I'll just feed it somewhere here. All these things are called like I'm in development process. So of course it's going to be messy. But okay, so I'll just load it here. And here I'm saying that there are five students. Then the tools that I specified here. So I'm providing the actual logic to the LLM here. So this is just a normal, like anything that agent development process what they do. So this is normal thing. Now when I come here, you see I'm just prompting a model, normal thing. Can you get blah 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 blah. uh when I run ban blah blah blah, it's going to give me some outputs. My network and okay, so it said dispatching to workflow, then it produced the answer. Says students with ID 3 years and 12. So let me check if it's true or not. Okay, yes, this is it with the ID. So this basically it used the workflow to do this at once. And if I change the logic to say how many students do we have, I save it, I run it. It's actually going to call get the total students to produce the output. Hide. So this is it. Yes, this is a brief introduction of Auwgent.